Energy.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that. Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
Nice.
Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town. Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on. Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world. Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up. Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body. And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine in the stream? Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself. That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent. Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose. It is not easy for me, and the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's Choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual. Go ahead.
Oh. Good talking to you, mate.
You're safer inside the walls.
How's Reed's key? Interesting. What is this dude?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, hi, Pavati.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Where are you at? What are we talking about, the plague?
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Yeah.
Can we talk?
Yep.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
You're my tank, Parvati. Any mob we come across, you deal with it. How's that sound? There's a lot of things in here.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, no worker bees. This is locked though. Amputation, eh? Between a higher latch and silence civilian machine. Oh yeah. Well, my hex skill's not good enough. I think it feels 6. Burning herring junk? Taste of freedom, eh? What do you got? You got guns? Okay. In armor. Medium armor, eh? This meg cheaper. Oh, I can make plasma with them. 1,000 though. Yeah. Okay. It's still there. This guy's pissed off.
Keep him quiet.
Sorry, I've got a lot to do.
Hospital. Collectible tossable card. Well, I'll come back to still. Where else? I need the Drinos. That'll be useful. My lockpicking's not high enough anyway. I should play British suit. Here we go. Oh, I can steal that one. Yep. Get caught. I'm gonna be a thief. Give me my free goodies, eh? Urinals. Stuff. Showers? Toilet? Oh, it's X, C, and C. Oh. Stun battle. In my lesson, you gotta climb down these things, otherwise you take damage. Little sprats. Power goes right there. I really don't want that. That's bad news. I stole that. Let's go. Oh, there's nothing else in here. Oh, fine. Oh, it's stuck up there. Can't jump very well. Bad. Interesting. Strange I can take that and it's not stealing because this is a factory. What do they do with the hides?
Just gotta keep our heads up.
That mag pack. Oh, I could tell that. Any wreckers around? Weapon parts 2. Oh. Is that good? Kick me. I can steal the kick me sign. Why would I do that? Such a thief, eh? Alright, we're in the town. I don't know where we're going. Going this way. Edgewater, what's over this way?
I've got some time.
Esther?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Oh, not much for a combo.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Hmm. Oh, I don't feel like staying for this guy.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
But you guys stole him.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man? There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Thanks, mate. Nothing I can take. The fridge. Water tablet. Bypass jump. That's in my nice stereo thing. Fine. It's being a good Samaritan. Oh, a mine down there. What's that? Gas canister or something.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
I know how you feel.
I've never actually been in here.
Ooh, energy
Seemed
cells.
scary from the outside.
That's grown. Open bounties. Former... What? The former vicar's the bound a bounty. Generous bounty, pound delivery. But rough. Ooh, Meg. Yeah, good console, eh? Okay, knee cells. I got torch them.
Hey! Got my sights on you. Huh? Move along.
Aww.
Almost lost a finger in the
I
cannon.
haven't tricked the console. It's probably like a best check for me. That dude. There's a little shop over here.
This is where the magic happens. Well,
Broke down some of these tripwires. All three though.
science. But it still happens.
Tinker. It's quite a few bits though. It's worth it. But I guess the pistol could be worth it because I do use it a lot. There's a level 2 pistol there, so I probably should switch that on. Where's that? Hey? Where's it then? I saw it in here. This one says level 2, but I can't see it. Where is it? Is it hiding somewhere? It's in the shop. Thanks, overalls. I was a stun blade, I do, don't I? Hmm. Carrying is quite expensive. But it's 63%, so it's really getting a bit of the damaged use. Swap to the other one. Where'd this thing come from? Is that here or something in this room? I don't have it, so can't equip it. Same too. Hmm. Oh, it's a hacking. Okay. This was fancy. Thing to trouble. What if it's failure start? Yeah, can I just go back my feet 2 weeks ago, not at you feet? It's not best got indigestion from being made, eat something she ain't made to. Yep. Probably took it Miller J. Miller L. Curious. These mag packs are worth it.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Oh, she saw me stealing. Is it mine or not? I can't even tell. I don't think it is, but... I'll go back inside there. Oh. These are those things though. Where we get the level. Possible.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
What beverages? Just a little board game they got there.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside. Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
Oh, I did.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Oh, Nicholas. I'm going away. Where else do I go? That might be it. I'm gonna just go over here. Robot. Armor part. It's so like KOTOR. It's great. It's like KOTOR. I'm happy. There.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, Brendan.
More worker bees. Oh, so that's somewhere. Nothing here. That's a lot of bits. Here's. Yeah.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Oh, God Seekers, eh? A Bible? The Bible. Is it a book or is it people? Paper book.
Yes, what is it?
A great paper book.
You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? That seems well within your expertise.
The way we do it's by cutting off power to the others. The ones who left.
Adelaide McDevitt's encampment. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Ooh, I want to get rich. Tell me
It's
more.
a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name Mbakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Oh, level 3.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Please get it.
Oh, okay.
What would you like to discuss? I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion. Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true... Have you? These people need something, anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them. They who are not Mock me all you want. What would you...
Alright, alright. Good talking to you, grand science dude.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Verity, eh?
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Oh, good old slaves. That was so vile. That.
Work fortifies the spirit.
On my way.
Oh, that's my buddy. I see. Alright, going to insane. Anyone fail? Port. Oh, yeah, got a level. How about that? My buddies give me perks. That's cool. A little bit of a engineering boost. Cool. The drug mixing slots. I need to boost my medical up, to be honest. Do 5 there. It is strong enough. I want to get this up though. Get 10 points in that. On the sneak attack. Damage. Yeah. No damage, but you can sneak on them. the lockpick for the free thing now for the make pack. I'll do the guns next time. Right, only one pick. I didn't decide what to do, so. Base health potentially could be worth it, so I'm gonna. Or base armor rating. We'll save actually. Oh, I don't even get to give it a
When I was
name.
little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Hey mate.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I'm talking about mechanical, soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
That's good.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Sure.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation. Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Thanks, Ludwig. You're a real treat. I seem to have this. I can't seem to access it. Where are these things? Small blocker. Oh. Did I get caught?
Bring us honor, soldier.
Guess not. Can I close the door? Better. Thanks for your supplies, mate. Oh, possible stack. Is it still Spaces Corona? What is it? I guess I don't know because it's in the way now. What weapon do we get? I got something then. You can beat and pummel just like the pros. Beat and pummel with a human official license toss stat. Good. One, four. It's got knockback. Got bleed. Knockback could be better actually. The speed's probably slower. Five shots a second. 5 shots a second, so that's way faster. Creature over here. You hear it. Can't see it, but ooh, 30 points to open that one. I'm just gonna do it. Death fall down there. Strange water. A bit too reflective. Oh, my ship. I can move my ship here. That's good. Operational captain. So I can get special stuff apparently. Can't see it though. See the points. I gotta do a deal with their quest, kill that robot. Then I've got all the loot. Oh, let's take this down there. That. Cool. I don't know if my buddy cares if I steal or not. Hard to tell. Where are we going? We're here. We're supposed to... Visual landing pad, fast travel. We're way up there for the quest. Let's run through town. Probably stuck in the hills though. I doubt it. That back there? Hard to tell. Long way to Tipperary. Let's go to the cemetery. Oh, these are nice graves. All the corpses. We need to do a grave digging in this game. Like the old Fallouts. Quite a while to this thing. Been up there, got a little armor. That structure over there I haven't been to though. Up here. Stuff. Transport wreck. There's a whole mortar.
Here we go! Here they go! That's the last of them.
Are you gonna kill anyone, Bobby?
Got it.
Just gonna stand around? You'll do all the work. Oh. Kinda killed him pretty quick though. The stealth attack was quite good, it was 25 damage. Anything else at this site? Loot. No containers, some more things here. There's necklaces. Little cave. Oh, secret room, what's this? Oh. Yes. Well, we set them off. Wasn't my plan. When am I going to just disarm this? Am I going to shoot it? Nah. That sucks. I don't have the skill to disarm. Maybe it does. Maybe you can't disarm. Oh, I can open this.
Oh, wow.
General of Bakonu. Mr. Ouch. Geographic scanner. Oh, was that what I was supposed to... Oh, that's supposed to be what I was trying to get. I didn't realise it, this is the quest.
Incoming!
What do I do with you guys? My buddy gonna do something? You're up, Parvati? Look at you in trouble. Oh, there's lots of them. Oh my god, how do I kill these guys? I got one of them. Well, I killed them. Poor Parvati though. There's another dude out here. Oh. That's tough. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Gotta avoid them. They wrecked me. Well, they don't really do much damage either. I saved it just as I... Oh, it's part of the cave. Hey, I thought I saved it after in the cave. Oh, whatever. Let's do the cave. Where's the other mine?
You're fast.
Cool. Leave. Big XP for that actually. Did I got level? No. There's mobs up there. I might ignore them. Where are we going? Just a fast. I can fast travel to that. Okay. Hi, robot. Who's that? Oh, it's just there. I'm not sure I'm supposed to kill those tough guys. They were real. Got level 1 pistol, you know. Not pretty. A lot of guys. Oh my. One, two, 3, 4.
Here we go. Bouncing off. You got him.
Oh man. Gotta use my health more often. Not the right idea there. Oh, maim two of them with the barrels. Those 2 barrels. What? I saved after this. Oh, maybe I didn't. There's a dodge button. What's Q? Oh, that's slow time. Might use that. Oh, maybe they're down that way they came as well. Yeah. Oh, ruins around here.
Got it. Heads down.
Barrels on the other side?
Okay, here we go.
Wow. That melee damage. Oh my god. What are my buddies doing?
I'm ready for this.
What? Where'd you go? He just flew. The fuck? Pava's a bit hurt. I'm gonna stay here. I wonder where that guy flew to though. There's a dude that's got flew. He was attacking me and then just like flew that way. I don't know where the hell he went. These are the corpses, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't probably go over here, do I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, Pavel did. Heavy ammo too. Vic today.
Huh? You
Huh?
hiding? You scared?
Upstairs, man.
Here we go.
Yeah, lots of marauders. I don't know where their corpses are though, it's like, hard to see. Thanks, Parvati. My meat shield. I know this guy's that way too. Over there. I need to kill them out. I'm supposed to skip them when I first went through.
Okay, here we go.
3 of them. Each shot's really accurate. If any more healing kits. I'm not gonna loot this guy. It's like guys, that could have let me know. No from last time. Oh, that's the bloody thing about me. Oh, sleeping heals me. 6 hours is the minimum, okay. Good to know. Get up there. No. I killed the mobs I was supposed to kill. Marauders. Safe now. The path is clear. Is it building and go inside as well? If you need a pistol. This must be damaged by now, is it? 50%, yeah. Go to the revolver. Oh, I got a hunting rifle. Wow. Oh, that's way better. Alright, get a shotgun shot inside. Shock cannon. Ooh, I like that. Level 7. Holy moly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using that. What are you with me? Ooh. I'll shoot this a rifle for now. I'll put service award. That was a hard worker. Well done, worker bee. Well done. door's locked.
Nicely done.
That was a fancy room. Assault rifle. Oh yeah, don't mind if I do. Bypassed. Shotgun's pretty good damage, but assault rifle, oh my god, it's way better. The stagger. We're doing the early lockpicking then. Haven't got the level in. Almost. He's a bit wrecked. That's where I'm supposed to go. I can't remember. Oh shit.
Okay, keep him quiet.
I'm gonna sniper him.
Oh, that was clean.
Oh, that's good. One shot in the head.
Here they come!
Oh, it's not some. Oh man. If I could do it, I have to use my healing. I was being a bit cautious in healing. Do it a bit more. Oh, when's I must save? Oh. I think we're gonna enter that building. I don't think so though. Who's outside? On the road somewhere. Pain didn't last long though. Yeah, it's that side, so could look around first. Where we going? Where's the back door as well? And grenades.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Okay, pick them up. No. Bummer. We'll just do a shotgun. go in. It's like one shot if I stay stealth, but I can't stay stealth. It's annoying. Just like using the vending machines. Oh, okay. Very good side location.
Incoming! Down they go! Stay away!
Those are our kills. Body's okay. I'm okay. Ah, 3 more XP. Or I can steal their whatever they got. A little bit of entry point. So. Should be more value. What's actually this is grand exhibit. That's good. I like this rifle. Quite good. I need 3 more points on one of these things. What was it? It was a hack or lock or something. I think it was a lockpick. I need 30. Shanks, I wanted to get this CD6. I don't really do critical damage anyway, so I'll just do the stealthy thing. Do stealth. Fill up my lying. 83 points in lying. Yeah, I like this cower chance, it's quite good actually. If I do this stealth, I can step on people. Oh, that's just the way to go though. haven't had a skill check that's failed yet. I'll probably just do this. This is my combat of choice. I'm really max at combat. The hacker looks like. Max. Oh no, it's gonna individually do it after that. I see. So everything gets to 50 easy, then it gets difficult. Can I pick? Oh no. Apply. What picks did I get? I got 2 picks now. I got a tier 2 pick though. Ah, requires 5 previous picks. I see, so I'm gonna get 5 of these. Feels like I bleed so much, I think this is gonna help. This to make me tanky, health and armor. I think you're always gonna do those anyway. That could stack up, but I mean, I don't know. I think I'll do that. I need multiple points. Oh. Really? Is it one or multiple? Looks like you can do. I don't think that is too much. Oh, it's called manual save. Okay, fine. Faces, tries. We're not getting that characteristic. I should have decent amount to start with anyway. See, hates his ammo. Don't use. Come on. You're tough.
Everyone all right?
There's a door back here somewhere, I think. No, there wasn't. Why does it sound like... No, look, it's weird. Century Saber. I'm just gonna like approach an item to make it blue. It really forces you to go close up. Oh, it's back to that room. Good. Let's go to the second story. Love this rifle, it's very, very good. There's a learning book there. Nice. Really easy to miss stuff, I think. Really sort of notice it so well. Well, there is that one room I've been to. I'll go down and check that out. The workers have got stuff. Or buggers. Mr. Power. Oh man, I'm sick of looking around. I need to get that looking thing a bit more accurate. So slow.
Oh, clever.
Yeah, one cupboard. Right. It's just from Rosenberg. This Minty Queen is wasting my budgets. Here's sell stuff then. More shotgun. Check out this room then. There's so much stuff. Store this type is valuable. Break it down. Let's break it down. Let's the first item. Let's go sell. So, oh. I'm sure this base health boost. Where's my weight anyway? I can't even see. So much shit. It's Plasma cutter. Why is it red? I don't know, that's pretty good. Good abilities as well. So, there's a modification to boost my leadership skills and dive skills. You can put it all in one weapon. But this rifle's pretty good. Right, I'm still overweighted? I am. That's annoying. I now need that encumbered fast travel. Ah, I can't run. So good with Ginch. I'm going over there though. The vendor. Lots of stuff I can sell, that's not really great. I use buffs, but I mean I don't really normally use buffs when I play games. I'm overburdened now. I just bought all that. Oh my god. What the fuck am I doing? Can I load back? When was that? I don't know when that was. So like, do I must no. Am I overburdened? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I guess I bought all that shit. Oh, how did I do that? That was really dumb. I miss all sorts of stuff. There's all these exhibits as well. Nice fishes. Thanks, primals. Thanks, doggies. And bats. Romantic way, we don't have to. Just so much stuff. I'm tired already. This game's tiring. I don't know why. It's tiring. Oh. Alright, let's sell stuff. How do you critical damage anyway? Maybe I do. How many armors we got? So many. We got 16. Really? -5 stealth though. And my heavy weapons get +5. Current one's what's my current one? 9, 5 tick. Quite damaged. Level 2 though, it's actually leveled up. Oh, maybe it hasn't leveled up. Yeah. I've got what I mean now. I should keep my other stuff available too. Well, that made me a bit tougher. I've got too much stuff. That's my weight. It was junk as well. Oh, maybe I can sell my junk. Sell junk. Oh. Funeral. That's junk, I see. What's that stuff doesn't weigh? It always got a bit. This armor's weigh me down. We're gonna break it down. Oh, Marauder armor. My right control's different. Weight? And what's my weight? I'm 130 now, 110. I'm almost down. What's this one? Modified this one. One of these ones are modified. Yeah, you won't know now. Oh, get out of here. Oh shit. Nice we can break it down. Oh, we got the quest done. I need to dump it somewhere on my stuff. My ship or something. Just for like working on it or something. Doing our other quests, we've got Fire Robot and Long Tomorrow. Change of the car. Read. Bit power. Robot. Over there. Oh, I won't do that yet. I did have the power message. Go in the store here. Get these. Roll my train away. Those dudes. A music box. The hell? Oh, 6 meters away. I need to dump some stuff. I'm gonna get a vendor up here. Looks like we were just slightly overburdened. I'm gonna drop stuff. Fight one of these armors. Oh, I can just break it down in my inventory. Break down that as well. There you go. Sweet. Up the road we go. Wonderful lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Oh, hey, Grace Ramiro.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next Marauder raid? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her. I've crossed off my share of Marauders. This ain't about them. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Little ways ago, she was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
Honest.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. I'll tell you what I can. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Hostile. Cheers, mate. Thanks for the welcome. Go talk to your townies. See what happens. Bypass chunks. I would definitely start on the show. Little bit cartridge. I'm already on the selective steel. Got too much loot. What's up, mate?
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Snout, eh?
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Hey, I got time. I'll help if I can. Hey, I got time. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Night. %10 discount. Oh yeah. Basic choice. Oh crap, eh? Do I have that? So, these red items... What do you mean? RP stuff. What rough spiders to put? So... Go over here. What to buy? The Space's Choice 5er. We get a gun. Oh, heavy ammo. Okay. What's the fortune though? Restricted stock. What purchase this restricted stock? Cool story, bro. You go inside your house. I'm looking. Nothing. Go. You're a poor man. This dog. That's defensive helmet. Whoa. Thanks, mate. I don't expect that. Dog food, isn't it? In color game, damn. This helmet out though. This is wow, that's really good. Looks cool too. I might just get rid of write that down.
Hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Oh, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits. You took away some of Adelaide's food. Speak hands to this. It's gonna be great. Look out. Territory. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has begun. Bandit Queen. Wow, that doesn't sound so great. So that's it then. No more Edgewood for me, no more cannery, no more jumpsuits, gloves, just man and would be you like others. I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake because I always hated cannery and I don't know. Just because I got sick everywhere it gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick. Got a little too much adrenaline time. Okay. Not good news, Zoe. Looking like a baddie. You joined the Raiders. Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better too. There's a sweet reserves living out there. Abs. Nice way for Henry. I don't know, it doesn't sound too bad. I can see myself leading a cadre of marauders. A band of bandits. Wait, doesn't sound right. Band of bandits? Look close to this. Formidable 14. 100 hooligans featuring Zoe Bandit Queen. Oh yeah. Zoe Bandit Queen. That's a cool poster. Let's do that. I do. That's a cool poster. Okay, 2, 3? Yeah, I think so. What's up, mate? You got anything in here? No. Ammo. Light machine gun. Ooh, that's pretty worth stealing. 320 DPS. Coming again, of course. Let's just start stitching some earrings. Oh, that's what nice.
Got it. Heads down.
Not here? No. Yeah, any more prep capacity. Still thinking. Personal files. Password required. Heck. Nice. May the Eternal bless my first endeavour. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at Edgewood Cannery. Not having the taste of solitude lingering my tongue and down now, I want something fresh. Found another worker from Edgewater. Ex-worker now, desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not too surprised. First time I imagine always been tyrannical. I imagine. At any rate, workers was first state fever, shallow breathing, delirious, must have been plagued. We'll in a couple weeks. Which is in the fuck now. Alright, reposting this medical lab, reconstructions of gear and solar information. The screen has may look impressive at all space stores, perhaps stupid and unreliable. I contend that the crops in this region fail because the corporate scientists tended to them cold, heartless, inhumane people, and acting on behalf of sterile, inhumane power. One can I expect your crops are flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions? Oh, it's sour, it's true. I can't conclude after months of my own experimentation, the secret to a rich and wholesome garden's love and attention. Oh yeah. I see. Love and attention. What's this here?
It's so
Yeah.
pretty.
Get my first sleep. Makes me health out, that's good. Those are cool bats. Little drop in that little animation. Ooh, it's much stuff I got anyway, 117. I should start breaking. I keep the spaces choice. Let's get more carrying capacity so I can have this on now. Fine. Dangerous thing to do though. You just dump stuff really. And modify. Got a lot. Oh my god, I got so much shit. Look at these guns I got. So many guns. Let's play plasma cutter I even tried out. This rifle's only 53 TPS, but I'm really finding it pretty good damage. Good shots here, easy with it. That's energy pistol. 5. 220, wow. That's light ammo. I'll see what we can say. Grenade launcher. Really? That sounds really cool. Break down these sabers. I can add the junk. Oh. My shovel. Level 1. I think so. These old revolvers too. I'll keep using the heavy armor. I could like wear this, look like a nice person. Nah. Alright, yeah, it's better. This is a nice little room. Very glowy. More prestige here. Little chicken even. Little clucker. Hey, little clucker. I know what you're talking about.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Hero, eh?
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery. So, what do you say? Divert power over to us. Shut down that abominable cannery for good. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Who else is in this town?
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
If you're hungry?
The houses. No. Just 1 second. Unit. Arrange that. Customizations to try out. Put the make plasma. Where's the rock? Where's it green? This side. Sometimes barrel. Hmm. There's one. Interesting, so make even plasma. Don't know what's roof upgrading. That'd be pretty good damage. The scanner. Geographic scanner. Oh. 5 extra range, it's quite useful. This kit's quite away quite a bit too. Tangle of them, so that's fun. I think it's like Team C. Quite cheap in the bits actually. Level 2 gun though. Let's think of this start rifle. This pistol's better. This handgun's pretty good. Yeah, try to tinker on this. Bit more when I break it down. No, let's do C3. This thing was leveling up. Maybe not. Weighs a bit though. Forget the space destroyers. Show the carrying capacity. Why is it red? I don't understand that. It's already energy.
Something you need?
Oh, it's locked for some reason.
You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Where are we headed?
Where's my conversation gone? Ah, that's dumb. Not careful. Jim. Cool. In the hang of this game. Got these big settlements to go to. I can teleport, fast travel. These blue spots. Watch right. This is side quest. Yeah, so I thought.
Here we go! Nice one! Nice hit!
Oh, who's that?
That's the last of them!
He's zapping them. I don't know how you're doing that. I can't loot them. That was way easier.
Easy.
some dogs here. Guys must be fighting a lot. I'm on this. Let's go then. Yeah. Oh, down there. Those two. Ain't going down there anytime soon. Yeah. There it is. Right. Leave me alone, my laddie.
Nice hit!
Actually could one. But yeah, not so good, eh? I'll probably do that bullet time thing.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Not finding you guys. Okay.
Nice one! That's the last of them!
Thanks, my laddie.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
What your hits are. Pistols. Rifles so good. Love it. Could use more of those. Outdoor barrels, shoot them. Good Zoe's boss.
Wow! You put those marauders in the dirt quicker than the masked marketeer. Teach me your ways. Only the most dashing champion of private enterprise ever to don a mask. Until I get my start, that is. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, it must be my natural charisma. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Thanks, Zoe.
You hiding? You scared?
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that.
Oh yeah, you can't get me. Huh? That back. Pavadi.
Hey! Done. What do you think you're doing?
What are you doing?
I don't have time for this.
Really? So, let's go back to camp. How's it even stealing? So weird. No, I got just my splash. Now I'm coming. Shit, no. Junk on the floor. Okay. Lines are in the back. The brakes on now. Actually, clothes. Right down the crap. New rifle. Okay. Yeah, market. Market. Oh, I'm probably go maybe. What's we got here? Zoe. Oh, little town. Over. Oh. Okay. Robot, eh?
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's good. Work it up difficulty actually to hard. I think I'm better than the average Yogi Bear. Going in here. I was just saying in here because that was probably. No. That was good. I knew it was there too. Uh-oh. Robots did so well. Right, we're gonna back. Go get back. Nice. Not gonna beat though. Alright. Good game. Push up to 3. Oh, really? Where was that one? Yeah. Come on again. Oh, next days. Drops. Health circular. Wait. Days drops. Oh, botanical lab.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Thanks. Ooh. Oh, X -5. Oh, that's good. So, quick boost up the body now. What you got? You got tier 1. Sneaky or boisterous? Maybe it's both engineering up actually. Yeah. That's cool. Behaviors. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get a bit of armor, eh? What I got level 7 armor. I can definitely get better. Got a impact hammer and a crappy level 2 pistol. It's good damage, so. I've got infinite ammo. For infinite ammo, then I'll just give them a rogue again. No condition drops either. Interesting. Oh, rep increased. Isn't that nice? So, not bad for my first days playing. Pretty much done all the zones. There's like a few old wreckage over there I gotta do. Still clear it. There's this thing over here to clear it. And also these like random spots with like animals that I don't really want to deal with each. Where's that medicine thing? Why's there all those things? Oh, the fast travel points. Fast travel's good. Good companion that can repair stuff. Quite useful. Hand on the side. Dude.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina. Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. Haven't decided? I hired you. The nature of your employment requires you to deliver in my hand some genuine anthracillin. Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got. You're wringing the blood out of me. Here, you can have whatever's in my pockets.
Nice. Oh, that's a lot of bits. Thanks, man. So we got divert power. I'm gonna choose which one to go. Choose the vicar. I found the journal, so I might hand that in too. Who's that vicar? The way I'm going. Grand Lord.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices.
Hey, I wasn't gonna give it to him.
Wait.
Oh, well, yeah.
What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is.
Well,
French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please, those dolts? Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied? Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think? It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bakonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Oh. Vicker's on my side. And there I thought he was just another snooty. One cyclist to go. Kill this robot. Where's Torchwood or something? Not even dangerous. Where's this robot? Is he very dangerous?
Aw, he ain't no threat.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Ah, usually 46. Wow. Why can't I do it? Oh.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the concept of trade.
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Thanks, Jeremy. Combat drones. Red door, eh? We'll get in here. Oh, it's a secret door. What was this? What do I got to do? Oh, hidden level. Amazing episodes.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Range. Oh yeah, I might have enough for this just to be here now. What was it? It's right here somewhere. As I thought it was. I'm confused. There was a chest there. There's slugs up here. There's slugs on top. Where's that container? That was around here somewhere. Oh. Yeah, I open it.
So, you got that?
That was all I XP. Now I'm kind of great. Shit. Oh, pretty crap. Okay. So need more armor though, get rid of my armors. We could use some better ones. You go back inside each border. We'll play some more tomorrow morning. Almost finished Cyprus.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
That really? Oh, that's good. I can give it to her. Alright, it's decent. Oh, here we go. We'll go with the grenade launcher or the rifle, but I like machine gun actually. They've just got lots of ammo anyway. If they're using my ammo, they're not so keen. Oh, it's pretty quest here. Two characters in to talk to. There are beds upstairs as well. Yeah, talk to the bartender. This dude though.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again? Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside? I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me. Yep, Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional. Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair. Hey, it's the visitor. Numb to the bone thanks to Zero G Brew.
I want to fix his hand.
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
So why is section locked? Strange.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business. You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
I can't use perception. Well, perceptions is really bad. Maybe 0.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story? What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's Choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo. Don't see what a Cleo worker's doing in Spacer country. Trying to eyeball the competition, are we? Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some Zero G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLAYGE. Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar. I've talked enough about... The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something. You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed? Then pretend you're drunk. Sober folk don't talk the way you are. Not unless they're looking for a trip to Tartarus. The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it. Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this. Coming right up.
What was it, 12%? Okay, that.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogan. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Go ahead. That. Oof. You knocked your head in the cannery, didn't you? Injuries come out of everyone's pay. Says so right there in your contract. So, you want to tell me what your story really is? I already asked you not to bring that up around me. Change... Abernathy's got some bounce in his heel. Go ahead.
No, didn't. Thanks to freedom. Freedom alcohol. Where's the general store?
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. See that you do. I got a business to run. Edgewater ain't gonna provision itself, you know.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2. You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scripture. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded. Plague. I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Spacer's Choice is built on love, and like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. It is better than fair. It's company policy. Listen, you mind if we talk about something? Music to my ears.
What you got, mate? Anything good? Expensive. That's all helmet. The zeros are quite high now. Game points available. Let's spin them on stuff. The armor rating might be helpful. I'm pushing that robot thing. Yeah, decent side quests. I missed some though, 'cause I'm finding all areas I haven't been to. What?
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits. Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
My robot buddy. It's more like Christmas style robot. I'm gonna decide whether I do corporations or the greenies. You know, these days it's the greenies or the greenies. Who tries Civil 6? Low perception. I think this is hitting me the most. I'm really liking these bits. Cool, and that's enough for tonight. Yeah. Happy days. Oh wow, it's lagged on the stream.